Yo, what's going on, my buddies? Totaljophes coming at you with some news and some serious hype about the newly announced Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age. Okay, so let me just point something out real quick here. You remember how way back when, after Final Fantasy XIII-2 came out, there was rumors and leaks and whatnot that Square Enix was going to make a third Final Fantasy XIII. And when that was brought up, Square Enix's response was, "We're not making a third Final Fantasy XIII. No, we're not." And later on down the line, when people thought that they were going to be remaking 7, Final Fantasy VII, their response was, "No, we're not remaking Final Fantasy VII." And then recently, some guy at a concert accidentally leaked that they were making a 12 HD. And their response is, "No, we're not making a Final Fantasy 12 HD." And now, coming down the road, we got a third Final Fantasy XIII, we are getting a Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now we are getting a Final Fantasy XII HD Remaster. I'm noticing a trend here. Is anybody else? I think we can safely say, if Square Enix says they're not doing it, we can assume that they're doing it. I swear, these guys are terrible liars. They're lying like small children that are caught red-handed. And the parent asks, "Okay, what did you do?" And the kid's like, "Nothing. I didn't do that." That is Square Enix right there. Caught red-handed that they're making something, and their response is just, "We're not making it. No." I swear to God. However, I'm not arguing with it, at least. I wanted a 12 HD remaster for, hell, ever since I found out that they were making a Final Fantasy X HD remaster. Then I was like, oh, shit, wait a minute. Could they make 12 HD? And I remember a while back them saying that if the 10.10.2 HD remaster did well, that they would consider making a 12 HD. And, well, go figure, the 10.10.2 HD remaster did well, so it was pretty safe to assume that they were going to make a 12 HD at some point. And then comes this concert where that guy accidentally leaked, "Oh, Final Fantasy 12 HD?" And people lost their shit because it hadn't been officially announced at that point, and Square Enix made that guy apologize, and he probably got fired because he leaked something they actually were doing after all. But I digress. Final Fantasy XII is getting an HD remaster called Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age for the PlayStation 4. Now, I don't know how old this news is, but I just found out yesterday, I think. I think this news is only about a day or two old, though, so forgive me about that if I may have made it sound like it's old news. It's definitely not. But man, I am so freaking excited. Final Fantasy XII is one of my favorite Final Fantasies of all time. I think my favorite of all time is definitely Final Fantasy VI. Hands down. I know that's a lot of people's favorites, but hey, at least it's not Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is like 95% of people's favorites. Don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy VII. I really do, but no, 6 is just, it's so good. And let's see, I love the shit, honestly, my top 5, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy XIV, and Final Fantasy XII. Those aren't in any particular order, but those are probably my top 5. Oh my god, I'm so excited! I was waiting for this, and waiting for this, and waiting for this. Like, after the 10.10.2 HD Remaster came out, I do love 12 more than 10. Like, I love Final Fantasy X, but 12 is a little bit higher in my opinion, so as horrible as it was, when 10 came out HD Remastered, I was sitting there like, okay, when are we getting 12 HD? Okay, that's nice. 10 HD came out, that's awesome, I'll buy that, I'll play the shit out of it, but, where's 12 HD? I want 12 HD. I sound like such an asshole saying that. It makes it sound like I didn't care that 10 got remastered. I was so happy about that, too, but no, Final Fantasy 12 is my shit, man. Honestly, if I think about it, it's probably my second or third favorite Final Fantasy of all time, honestly. Like, I know I said it was in the top 5, but specifically placed, probably number 2 or 3. Because it's a close call between that and Final Fantasy XIV, but Final Fantasy XIV is kind of cheating, because, you know, they can continuously add more and more and more content, so that's kind of why it's one of my favorites. But anyway, yeah, I am super freaking excited to get my hands on Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age, especially since this is the first time we're getting the International Zodiac Job System version of the game, which, for those of you who don't know, wasn't ever released in America, and to my knowledge, I don't think was released in a lot of countries. I don't think it was Japan specific. I think it may have been Japan and like parts of Europe or something. I don't know the details, but I know we never got it in America. So that's going to be really cool that this will be our first chance to play the International Zodiac Job System version of Final Fantasy XII, which, for those of you who don't know, think basically what we got in Final Fantasy X, which was the original game plus some additional content that was never released in America. Same thing with Final Fantasy XII is what we're getting now. So that's going to be fucking awesome. I'm super psyched. It's coming sometime in 2017. We don't know a very specific release date. I'm really hoping for sometime Q1, Q2, maybe sometime, you know, like spring area. That's my hopes there. I don't know if that'll happen, but, you know, here's hoping at least. So, are you guys excited for Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age? Did you guys ever play Final Fantasy XII in the first place? If you did you like it? Share your stories with me, because I've got a lot of stories I could share about Final Fantasy XII. I might even make a whole nother video about that, who knows. But I want to know your guys' thoughts about this in the comment section below. Definitely leave a like on this video, and subscribe for future videos, because I will be uploading multiple every week as usual. So, that'd be about it. So until next time, stay pretty, my buddies.